Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a podcast by my dad and my uncle, and they're still unbelievably talking about music. Quite unbelievable. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we all did. It looks like they're going to start in about 14 seconds.
He lied. We're starting right now.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hi there. Welcome to another episode of BG's Broken Records. My name is Bob.
I'm Gare.
And we are here, mano y mano, on a relatively sunny afternoonish kind of thing. A little humid in Michigan in July, but we are here for you and your dogs.
Whoa. And the heat finally broke a little bit, which is good.
Yeah. You can't fight Mother Nature,
No,
dude.
sir. No, sir.
So, Gare,
Yes.
do you know that Jimmy Swaggart died?
I saw that. Did you know that his son continues to run the ministry?
Effing scams, man.
How many times was he the prostitute? 2, 3? Had to apologize?
Swaggart, whatever.
Right.
He was 90, he died this year. What about items that sold, Gare? I didn't mention those last week.
Oh.
In good pull, I know it took you a week to come up with it, but what was the name of that band with the dancing butterfly girl?
Blind Melon.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I mean, he just walked in. Oh, I got something. Gary,
Oh.
my buddy, got me the coolest socks with the Kiss logo on it. I love it.
Can never have enough Kiss socks, right?
So I got something for him.
What?
What? And it ain't a knuckle sandwich.
Oh.
There you go.
Thank you. My liver noise shirt.
Yep. So Liver Noise, if you tuned in a couple weeks ago, is
that's-
outdoor porch fest where people play on the front porches. We saw the Needmores, we saw
That's
the
cool.
Incurables, and a few other bands, and it was great. So the shirt is designed to look like "Never mind the bollocks," and it says "Never mind the other blocks." What does it say? Here's the Liver Noise, a rogue porch fest. So
That's really cool. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. If you're a Detroiter, go to it. They're also doing one in Pleasant Ridge
Oh, really?
next month. Yeah, Lenny's playing at it with the Needmores, so we got to go do that too.
Okay. I will try and not be out of town.
No, you won't be out of town.
Okay.
I'm just telling you right now.
Cancel all plans now.
Please do. Items that sold, Gary.
Yes, I like this. This is my favorite.
I don't have a lot, man.
Oh, all right. Just
I mean, a Frank Zappa poster for $21,000 for the Boston Tea Party concert.
what's the Kiss upper right corner? What's the
okay?
Destroyer?
Well, this is it. So, featuring the art of Ken Kelly for Kiss's fourth studio album, Destroyer, from the collection of the original Kiss manager, Bill Aucoin. So, it's basically a huge picture of Destroyer,
I love that
front
picture.
and back, but all in one piece.
Nice. How much is that?
$250,000.
Oh, pfft.
Honey, we can send the kid to college, or I can get
This will look great in the living room.
I can get some more Gene Simmons bullshit. John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, Power to the People, 7-inch single-sided test pressing from 1971. Most test pressings just have a white label on it, and then
Okay.
they type something on it. This one actually has
Oh,
a picture of the Apple
All right,
thing on it.
That's kind of cool.
I'm actually surprised it's only $600 or 600 pounds to be quite honest with you.
all right. Yeah.
Rolling Stones tablecloth for 2,200 pounds. A large rolled vinyl banner printed for use as a tablecloth during the launch party for Love You Live, thrown by the band at the New York Club Trax on 27 September 1977.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. Hun, get the Rolling Stone tablecloth out.
Okay, Peter Grant,
Right?
big dude.
Big dude.
So
Did you ever read his book?
I read Hammer of the Gods. I don't think that was his, though. Tell everybody who Peter Grant was.
Oh, he was Led Zeppelin's manager, and he was not a nice man.
Yeah, Zeppelin and Badco.
Oh, I didn't know Badco. But if you did something wrong if you wronged him or Led Zeppelin, you were going to be in a body bag, basically.
6'4", 350 pounds,
Yeah.
big fella. So there's an album that sold. John Dummer's famous music band on Fontana Records, not often seen in the wild or even at auction, is this blues album from Surbatoin blues rock man Dummer, the drummer, and it was released in 1970. Take a look at how big this guy is, and he does look like Peter Grant.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
That's a solid man
That's
right
a
there.
big fella.
That's a big boy, Tiny.
So that's all I've got. And then there were a bunch of singles, and I didn't even know who some of the singles were. So we're going to skip those.
Bob,
Gare.
what bands are you listening to this week? What? Try and throw it at me. I'm going to throw it right back at you.
Well, okay. All right. Fair enough. Let me see if I can get. Oh, geez,
whoa.
Louise. What was that? Oh, my God. That was
Still got the gins?
from last
week?
week. I'm still playing the Gin Blossoms. Oh, where is. Okay, here we go. There's a band that came across my title feed
Okay.
by a band called the Mystery Lights. So let me just tell you a little something about the Mystery Lights. For those of you who think I'm stuck in another decade, this was released June 25th, 2025.
Look at you.
Okay. It's a 7-inch single backed with a song called Cerebral Crack. It's on Wick Records. Band's origin is Salinas, California. The group moved to Brooklyn in 2012 and became known for their, maybe this is why I like them, 60s inspired garage psych sound. Maybe that's why. But let's check out Before You Realize It by the Mystery Lights.
Oh, that's cool. Good little hook right there. Sounds like Jack White.
A little bit. Got a little day tripper in there.
I like these guys.
Runtime 2 minutes 1 second, high energy MC5 inspired garage rock blast with pummeling rhythm, relentless guitar work, and shout along gang vocals. Critics describe it as a short but powerful hit song with MC5 flavored banger that captures the band's live intensity in the studio.
Whoa.
If they come to town, we got to go.
I like that. That's
Thank
good.
you very much.
That's good.
I'm touched.
Why?
I'm touched.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Give me one, Gare.
So mine, I have an old and a new. What kept popping up in my playlist?
Bobby Sherman?
No. The Bats, which was an 80s band from New Zealand, Christchurch. And I liked the way they described them, a lo-fi, jangly guitar pop style, which 80s, Peter Buck. I don't know, give me another jangly guitar. Could you throw
Peter Buck?
Peter Buck.
Let's try it. Let's check it out.
But go ahead. Yeah, throw. Did you know about these guys?
No.
Never heard them before.
Oh, from New Zealand?
How are we going to hear about them? Daddy's Highway 1987 is the album I'd recommend. I dig these guys.
Yeah. Cool.
Just good, simple. Again, Daddy's Highway from 87, song 1, Treason. That's a real good song. And song number 3 off that album, Round and Down, that's what I would recommend.
So I had one pop up and I was thinking, wow, this one's pretty damn good. I wonder what it is. I'm like, who could this be? I've heard it before. I'll tell you who it is in a minute, Gare.
Okay.
But the song is titled Anti-Establishment Man.
Whoa.
Yep. Here we go.
Ooh, somebody's got the blues.
It's a Vietnam protest song, just so you know.
Don't care about the lyrics. Play for me, boy. Play for me. This has got a nice little hook, too. Oh, I like this.
Okay, so
That's good.
I got to skip to one part, and I'm going to tell you who this is. Ready?
Okay.
One of the most underrated guitar players ever, Gary Richrath from REO Speedwagon.
Oh.
So that was off of REO's third album before Kevin Cronin showed up. It was 1971.
Okay.
And I've got it in the basement. My brother had, I think, the first 4 REOs, and I'm like, I'm not going to listen to it. This came across my title thread. I was like, I might have to get those things out.
There's no
so
way.
much old. Oh,
How REO transitioned from
it's unbelievable.
bluesy to Shed Tour, poppy.
Kevin Cronin. If it wasn't for him, they
Correct.
wouldn't have broken.
It's kind of like when Michael McDonald joined the Doobies and took them in a different direction.
Oh my God, Yacht Rock. That YouTube video series. Have you seen that?
Yes.
So funny. McDonald, you better give us a hit, man, or we're going to just kick your ass.
But you've got Doobies before,
Oh, yeah.
Doobies after.
Oh, yeah.
Let's sing songs to the girls. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I bet you got one more, Gare.
I do. And this is from 2021. Pacifica, 2 girls from Argentina. Again, just kept popping up on my indie playlist. These guys are pretty good. They're fun. Just fun music.
And Argentina's got a good national footy team.
Listen to that bass. How does this not put a smile on your face?
I'm dancing.
Sure. Can't sit still.
Okay.
Good
Wait.
album, 2023 Freak Scene. Song 1, Change Your Mind. Song 5, With or Without You.
Okay.
These guys are just fun.
This is with or without you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't even know?
Didn't even know.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
Well, that's better than Bobby Sherman and the Jim Blossoms and the Crash Test Dummies. Speaking of Crash Test Dummies,
Yes.
a lot of videos that I've seen lately are ragging about this AI band called Velvet Sundown.
Yep. What did the guy from The Darkness call him? Velvet Underpants? That was funny.
I first saw Rick Beato do it, talking about them. All right, so do you have a background on the Velvet Underpants?
Let me see. Yes, I do. AI-generated bands. Here we go. The Velvet Sundown. Yes. Guess how many streams they have right now? Rick Beato's video was a little dated.
Well, I know they've got 1 million followers.
They got 1 million streams a month on Spotify.
A month.
Correct. They, but I love this when they go to give names to the band members.
Oh my God, did you write those
Casey
down?
and Blue, Mara Loon, Echo Vellum, and Oris. What kind of what happened to Dwayne, Greg, J-Mo, and Dickie?
What did happen to J-Mo?
Yeah, now we have Amara, Echo, huh?
Velvet Sundown hit #1 in Spotify's top 50 viral chart. 1 million monthly listeners. They released 2 LPs only weeks apart.
What's their lead single? Dust on the Wind.
Dude, I'm telling you. So Spotify, somebody, and nobody knows still, who created this group via computer.
Really? I didn't see that. Okay.
It's still unknown.
Well, topped Sweden's viral 50 chart. We did a podcast on the Sweden influence.
Max Martin, yeah.
So maybe we should start there.
Well, maybe we should get Dick Tracy over
In
there.
Sweden, yeah.
So Spotify strategically placed the Velvet Sundown in user-created playlists that had the same type of beat, sound, algorithm, whatever you want to call it. So I was watching a guy, and he said his name's Hartley, John Hartley or something like that. He said that Spotify's been doing this for a long time.
Really?
So if you get a playlist that says "Chill Out Backyard," they'll create AI songs just to fill it up.
Really?
Yeah. This isn't the first time it's been done.
Okay.
Because it's just background noise. You would never listen to it and pay attention to it.
Interesting.
And we've had this discussion so many times. when was the last time you sat there with a pair of earbuds, headphones, well, you don't have a turntable, and just played something and listened and thought about it?
Been a long time.
40 years?
Since, when I looked at liner notes and we looked at artists who designed the album covers, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. You can get away with it now.
Sure.
And Spotify's doing it. And again, I'm starting to get a little bit of a hard-on for Spotify.
Okay.
Because they're an entertainment platform. They do nothing good for music. I don't think. If they're creating their own playlists, chill in the backyard, and they only have 30 songs, but they need 50, and they're making on a computer songs to fill up to that 50 for the plays.
Well, is Pandora doing the same thing? Is Apple Music doing the same?
I don't think Pandora's making music. I'm surprised people still use Pandora, to be quite honest with you. It was great in the day, but
doesn't even pop up on my. I've used it in the past, but you don't even hear people talking about Pandora anymore.
There was a author, Liz Pelly, and she wrote a book called Mood Machine.
Okay.
Spotify has a department called PFC, Perfect Fit Content, to generate songs using AI to fill playlist gaps. So
starting not to like Spotify right now.
So if you've got a playlist that says deep focus or cocktail jazz, where there's no singing and it's just background noise, they just fill it. Dude, the Justin Hawkins video was freaking hilarious.
That was good.
So I posted, if you follow us on Facebook at BGBROKN, I posted a Danny Sapko quick video just before we recorded this, and he was talking about it. Beato's talked about it. Justin Hawkins, the lead singer of The Darkness, has talked about it. Everyone's talking about this thing. Now, is that the right thing or the wrong thing? Because it's just more publicity. Something in government. You know, the more you talk about it, the more it lives.
It's not going anywhere, and it's only going to get bigger. I mean, Bob, let's go back to the ABBA Avatar. This falls right into that category, I think. Well, wait a minute, because that's all original.
That's
all original.
And
true.
It's been approved.
I'll be my own devil's advocate, but I maybe that's not apples to apples. But this isn't.
No, you're. I know where you're going with this.
It's going. I mean, for us, for old guys like us, this is just a dark avenue to go down. And you know, they talk about it here. I mean, think about what it's going to do for jobs in the industry. And session musicians. I mean,
so this is a snippet that goes back a few weeks. Carol Kay, the bass player,
correct,
which I always herald her work as one of the best catalogs ever. I think she played on 10,000 songs.
Wow.
She hated the name The Wrecking Crew.
Really?
Because The Wrecking Crew was actually a derogatory comment that the drummer, I think it was Hale Blaine, came up with at the last minute just to give themselves a name. And it was because you wrecked other people's jobs.
Wow.
Yeah. So she never liked that Wrecking Crew concept.
Okay.
But okay, you could say the same thing with session musicians. They took the job of the artist, but they've got the record label, Arista, CBS, whoever paying the bill. Hey, was it Capitol? Hey, Brian Wilson, you better get the best people in there you can. Oh, I forgot to bring up my theremin. Oh, we could have played with that. Next recording, we'll get the theremin out.
Well, again, they're talking about how it's going to impact jobs, studio musicians, lyricists, audio engineers. It's kind of like electric cars. We don't need a transmission engineer anymore. We don't need an exhaust engineer. We don't need any of that anymore. It's the same type thing.
So the Velvet Underpants.
Still funny.
Still funny.
Totally
funny. The Velvet Underpants, people were getting curious because they had no online history.
Okay.
There was no social media for them. No live gigs were ever played. So people were thinking, oh, what's this? Well, you watch the Rick Beato video. He took it and he spliced it out because there's always remnants of something else in a song.
Dude, that guy is so brilliant.
He is brilliant.
He is so smart.
As he was saying, if you break apart a Zeppelin song, you're going to hear a slightly sharp note, a slightly flat note.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Plant never sang perfectly.
Because he's human.
These AI songs are perfect. They like the guitar part stops at the beat, starts, stops, starts, stops. So there was no online presence. There was some little description of their history on Spotify. They had those pictures, which were so effing fake. It's unbelievable.
Unreal. I'm looking at him right now.
And then Justin Hawkins is like, so what's this guy? Crossdresser? What, the drummer? What? Look at him holding the sticks like they're a knife and a fork. Like, I'm ready to play. He was taking the piss out of him so bad.
But look how they create a guy who's in a jean jacket, wearing a Nirvana t-shirt.
Right.
Got a beard.
Right.
Here's another little cocktail party. AI generated dream sequences for the music videos. Beach sunset, desert highways, retro synth montages, surreal landscapes. Dude.
Yeah. A guy named Andrew Freelon at the end of June did an interview with Rolling Stone magazine and said he was the creator of the underpants, of the Velvet Sundown.
Who's this guy? I mean,
well, people started looking into him, and then he had to do a mea culpa and say, I lied. Well, okay, now think about this. So we don't know who created this band. So he just comes out of the woodwork and says, I did it.
You know what I would do if I was the guy in Sweden who created this? I'd create an AI guy to say that I'm the guy who created the AI band, and then they go to research him, and he doesn't exist. And those guys are sitting there laughing their ass off.
I like that. That's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. But do you know what the Velvet Underpants did? They actually posted online that Andrew Freelon was not the guy who created them. And then they admitted, well, we're partially AI generated. What are you, Steve Austin? You only have one bionic arm?
Did we ever find out who created the Archies?
Oh, there was a corporation, man. I mean, come on.
This whole thing is just...
But it is what it is. So...
And it's not going anywhere.
Right. So Gary and I introduced you to a couple bands. One's called the Mystery Lights. The other one's called Pacifica. They're real bands.
Mm-hmm.
They get into a studio and they record. The band we saw a week ago with Colin Blunstone, Rooney, they were on stage playing for, warming up for ELO, who, unfortunately, Jeff Lynne had to cancel his final concert.
Oh, really?
At Hyde Park. He was going to go out at the top of the bill in Hyde Park, and my buddy Tom had tickets for it, and he sold them. And then, unfortunately, Jeff Lynne had to cancel it.
What's the matter with Jeff Lynne?
I think he's been on tour for a year. He's 75. I think
old.
it's just taking its,
Right.
I mean, if he was getting $46,000 per ticket, maybe he would have stuck it out.
Stuck around with that head cold.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. So this AI thing. So I'll put a link up on Facebook. So go to Facebook and check us out. I'll put a link to the Justin Hawkins video because it's freaking hysterical. I'll put one of the Rick Beato so you can check it out. It's not going away.
Have you heard of the 10,000 hour rule as a musician?
Oh, yeah.
So I just saw an interview, Chad Smith sitting there talking to this young girl. And I say young.
Tell everyone who Chad Smith is.
Chad Smith's the drummer for the Chili Peppers, who's from Michigan.
He's from Bloomfield.
Oh, okay.
He went to high school with Mike Smith. Mike McCord.
Oh, funny.
I told you that story, man.
I'm sure you did. You tell me a lot of stories.
Chad Smith calls Mike up and says, "Hey, I've got a tryout for two bands. One's a no-name band I got to go to California for, and the other one's the Romantics, which is an late 70s, early 80s band. Or the other one is a band nobody's heard of called the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Struggling band out in California.
Hey, Mike, what should I do?" He goes, "Go see the Chili Peppers."
Better weather.
Could you imagine if Mike said play for the Romantics instead?
So Chad Smith's talking to this young girl with her dad. She's got to be about 12. And she's a pretty good drummer herself, he's just like, hey, let me give you my life story. You got to go play 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
You've got to go play in a bar where you're playing 3 sets a night,
Yeah.
6 days a week.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, when I read Levon Helm's book,
Yeah.
the schedule those
Yeah.
guys had
Yeah.
was unbelievable.
What about that Zombies documentary? They're 16 years old and they're playing 5 nights a week in pubs.
Yeah.
You know, the Beatles, the reason they were so good is they played 6 hours a night, 6 days a week in those Hamburg pubs. And they would play everything. And they're like, it was disgusting. It was a sweat fest.
Yep.
But that's how they became.
And most of these bands, majority of them started out playing covers. They're just playing covers. We saw it last night with the Zombies. They're like, hey, something to the effect of, we need some original material.
Dude,
and
the Beatles, the Stones, the
like,
Hollies,
all we're
the
playing
Zombies.
is covers, man. Right.
Well, the Stones didn't break until they wrote their own song.
Right.
I mean, I think their first halfway decent hit was Lennon McCartney, I Want to Be Your Man.
And that's what forced these bands to be creative. And
Right.
like, holy smokes, man, we got to write our own music.
But, you know, going back to what Colin Blunstone from the Zombies said, he said, it's chemistry.
Correct.
No, actually, it wasn't. It was the drummer. I think it was the drummer who said, it's just certain people in the place, and I'm not trying to get all esoteric, but people ask me why you and I get along. Well, he knocked on my door one day. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, let's get some beer. Okay, what do you want to do? Spin some music. And I'm like, 40 years later, we're still doing this. Right. We're still talking about the same BS, right?
Right.
So there's a chemistry. Same thing with bands. If you don't have it, you're dead.
Right. And you put certain musicians in a room together and magic happens.
And if McCartney and Lennon didn't keep their thumb down on George Harrison, he wouldn't have worked so hard and he wouldn't have come out the gate with All Things Must Pass, the triple album, one of the greatest albums ever written.
Phenomenal album.
There was so much competition. The Beatles they dropped Help.
Oh, you told me this.
Toured, recorded Rubber Soul, put it out, toured, recorded Revolver, released it, all in 12 months, 364 days.
Unbelievable.
Nobody can do that nowadays.
No.
Tom Scholes. Can you do that, Tom Scholes, for me, please? Or do you need to, you're going to put out a record in 2035?
We've got an upcoming podcast on Boston.
Let's do Boston.
That one clip I sent you.
Yeah.
He created
Oh, I know.
that keyboard machine.
Oh, yeah.
And when he goes down, he's like, kind of got to start it up like a car. Hang on, it's got to warm up with the
I believe it.
tubes
I
and-
believe it.
Oh, I mean, but the sound was
Ooh, what was that? Oh! Sorry. Hey, listen, Gare. AI, it's not going away.
No.
Unfortunately, this is only going to be episode 1 in our delve into AI. The more we find out, the
One
more
of
we'll let you.
100. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the more we'll let you know. I hope your dog is walked.
Yes.
Pass us on. Give us a like. Send us to somebody you know in a foreign country.
Correct.
Preferably, let's try and get Norway back up there. Okay. All right. Gare, what else you got?
I got nothing. That's enough.
Hey, I'm out of here.
See ya.
See ya.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Oops. Wrong button.
Wrong button.
Wrong. Yeah.